coming to Somalia, once landing the airplane was extremely hot. Like I had to adjust to the heat here. Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about how I am adjusting in Somalia. So first off, the heat in Somalia, like it's very hot here. Sometimes I think Somalia has a different sun from the world because it's just very hot here. Like Cape Town, you get like 4 seasons in one day, so it's not as hot as Somalia. Like Cape Town, I think the highest would be like 60 Celsius in a day, and that would like last maybe for a week or so, and then we will get wind, rain, whatever. But Somalia is very hot. Like me and my kids had to get used to the heat here, but it took about, I would say, a few, like 2 to 3 months for us to get used to the heat in Somalia. Yes, also I've been having health issues, so going to the hospital here is difficult for me because I can't just get up and leave whenever I'm feeling sick. Because of the language, because of I'm not fluent in Somali language, I just know the basics, so that becomes difficult for me to communicate with the doctors, to get any information about my health. So like if it's hard to adapt to a new place. It takes time to get used to being somewhere else. Also, there's times where it becomes really uncomfortable for me, like since I don't know the language so fluently. I try to communicate with people, but I just get so nervous about communicating to someone in Somali that I feel like all my Somali words are gone, like there's nothing I can say, and so I just stay in the house all the time. But I obviously need to put myself out there and get over the uncomfortableness that it brings me, since it's so different here. And also because I've never been away from home, like this is the first time for me coming out of my country and going straight to Somalia. Like I haven't even left Cape Town city, and I came straight to a whole different environment, a whole different culture that I have to adjust to. And also being here for these past few months, I talk to my family all the time, and I get to video chat with them every day. But the longer I'm here, the more they miss me. And when I get to video call them and I see them out and about, and I see everything around them at home, or when my sisters are out going to the mall, being out on the streets or whatever, it just makes me miss home more. But this adjusting to Somalia, it's a learning experience for me. It was very hard in the beginning to to change my whole life, like from what I know. Sometimes it becomes frustrating for me because I'm someone that's very independent, so I want to do everything on my own. But because I'm in a country where I can just walk out and do what I want to do, go where I want to go, buy what I want to buy without having a barrier about language and a different place and the culture, it's very hard to adjust, but I feel like in the future it will get better and better. And also I've been trying to learn Somali. It's going very slow. My kids are faster than me because they out and about. They are surrounded by the family of my husband's family all the time, so it's easier for them to adapt here. But they are always saying how they miss South Africa, how they say they can't wait to go back, even if it's to visit. They love Somalia, but they would like to go home, and I feel like for them it was harder to adjust to coming to a different place because they go to school, they go to Duxie. So my son would always say that he doesn't understand what the muallim are saying and what all the kids are saying, and he feels uncomfortable in the beginning, and then now when he comes home he doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. He's talking fluently to all his family, to his friends, to his cousins, to the muallim at Tuxi. He's happy also about his teacher at school speaking English with him, so he always comes home and says he had a good day at school because he can communicate English with his teacher, because he knows Somali, but when they keep talking on and on and on, and then he's like, okay, I don't know anymore, guys. I only know what we talk about at home. I don't know outside of home. So yeah, but I just try to sabr and be patient, and I know I will get through this phase of my life, because I know that my husband has been staying in South Africa for more than 10 years, and he's gotten used to that environment and this environment, and I just don't know how he could have not go without his family for 10 years. And also he had to adjust a lot to South African weather and Somali weather. So my husband was constantly sick in South Africa, whereas the moment we came here, the only thing that's wrong with him is sinus, but other than that he's perfectly fine. But I would say my health is getting better. It's just that I'm dealing with my frustrations that I have here for adjusting to Somalia. But inshallah it will get better. And honestly, it's not that bad even. It's just your everyday situations you find yourself in, where you have to do something or deal with something, and then you find out you can't deal with it the way you usually want to deal with it. You have to deal with it another way, and then it's like, this feels hard for me, but I know it will get better. And in time I will be able to fully function in Somali. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and I would like to say please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Click on the icon bell to know whenever I upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Masalam.